Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll dive into the world of data frames and explore the various ways to manipulate them effectively. Data frames are fundamental data structures and are that play a crucial role in data manipulation tasks. Throughout this tutorial, we'll learn valuable techniques and best practices for working with data frames, empowering you to handle your data with greater efficiency and ease. Let's get started. Title of today's course: Working with Data Frame. In R, it's essential to document your code with comments to enhance its readability. To write a comment, simply start with the hashtag symbol, followed by your comment. This will help clarify your thought process and make your code easier for others and yourself to understand in the future. Let's create a variable called df to hold our data frame. We can utilize the built-in function data.frame to efficiently construct this data structure. Our data frame will include three key columns: names, ages, and weights. For the names, we can create a vector containing the names we suggest: John, Alex, and Joseph. Next, we'll provide their respective ages and weights to complete the data frame. By organizing our data this way, we can easily manage and analyze the information. Let's get started. Running this line helps us to create our data frame smoothly. You can confirm its creation in the global environment, where you'll see that 3 observations of 3 variables have been generated. The column names will be accompanied by their respective values, including age and weight, making it easy to review the data at a glance. Additionally, for a more visually appealing format, consider using the Global Environments table icon located in the upper right corner. By clicking this icon, you can view the data in a well-organized and presentable manner, making it easier to analyze and interpret. To enhance your understanding, you can directly type df to display the data frame. This action will automatically present the table in the console for your review. To access a specific column in a data frame by its name, you can utilize the $sign. For instance, to view the names a column, you can write df $names. Once you run this line, the console will display the list of names, allowing you to review the data. Similarly, if you're interested in the weight column, you can use df $weight, and the corresponding results will appear in the console. This approach makes it easy to explore individual columns within your data frame. There is an alternative method for accessing columns by their index. This approach involves using square brackets to specify the column number you want to access. For example, to access the second column, which represents age, you would use its index. After executing this line, you will see the results displayed in the console. Additionally, you can check the first column using its respective index, and the results will appear after executing the line as well. In the console, you'll notice a display of our names, which helps to keep track of everyone involved. This method can be quite useful for quickly accessing specific data in your dataset. You can access not only columns but also rows in a data frame by using their index. To do this, use df and specify the row you want to retrieve. For example, to access the second row of our data frame, you would write df 2. When you run this line, the console will display the name, age, and weight associated with the second row. Similarly, you can check the values in the third row by using df3. This approach is an effective way to explore and understand your data frame. When working with data frames in R, it's often necessary to access specific values. To do this, you need to identify the row and column indices where the value is located. For instance, to find Alex's age, you can refer to row 2, which corresponds to Alex, and column 2 for the age value. You would write df2 in your code and run it to display the result in the console. To improve clarity, let's start by clearing our console. There are various methods to access values within a data frame. One alternative approach is to use the syntax df, row number, column name. For example, to retrieve Joseph's weight, who is found in row 3, you can use df3 weight. By utilizing our global environment, you can observe that Joseph's recorded weight is 55, as shown in the display. When working with data frames in R, you may find it necessary to modify specific values. This can be easily accomplished using the assignment operator, dash, or by utilizing functions that are tailored for data frames. To start, display the data frame in your console so you can see its current contents. Our goal is to replace Alex with Janet. To achieve this, identify the column and the row index where Alex is located. You can then assign Janet to that position using the following syntax: df$names to Janet. Remember to adjust the row index as needed based on Alex's actual position in your data frame. This approach will help you effectively manage and update your data as required. To enhance our data frame, we can introduce a new column for hair color, which will provide information about the hair color of each individual in the dataset. We can accomplish this by creating a vector that contains the hair colors and then assigning it to the new column in our data frame. Here's how we can do it. df$hair_color, and we assign the vector containing the hair color of each person. After executing this, you will notice that the hair_color column has been successfully added to the data frame df, with each entry corresponding to the respective individual's hair color. This action will successfully add hair_color column to our data frame, helping to enrich our analysis and representation of the data. Be sure to update the hair_color_ vector to reflect the actual hair colors of the individuals in your dataset. We can enhance our data frame by using another effective method involving the built-in function cbind, which allows us to append a new column. For example, let's create a new column named car_type and assign it a vector with the car types Toyota, BMW, and V8. After defining this vector, we can efficiently use the cbind function to incorporate it into our data frame. By executing the command cbind df car_type, we will successfully append the car_type column to our existing data frame, and the result will be displayed in the console. This approach provides a straightforward way to expand our dataset with additional information. Now, you can observe that we've successfully added two new columns to our data frame, hair color and car type. Sometimes, you may find it necessary to remove a column from your data frame that you no longer need. Let's take, for example, the hair color column, which is located at the fourth index. To remove this column, you can use the following code, df:-4. Once you run this code, you'll observe that the hair color column has been successfully removed from your data frame, and this change will be visible in the console. This approach helps you maintain a cleaner and more focused dataset. Feel free to experiment with this function to deepen your understanding, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. I'd be happy to help. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative content like this. If you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up.